I could feel your eyes looking directly. What's the problem, bro?
Bro, it was perfect, bro.
I get that.
We just shot one. It was perfect.
I understand.
Tell the people.
Listen, it's still perfect. It's live. It's just on mute. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Ken, a.k.a. the SuperTechGod. Welcome to the Marvel Snapcast, Season 3, Episode 2. We're here with the co-host, of course, the one and only
Top 5 best snappers in the world. Sino. Because I snapped that hot fire.
He's mad because he had to say it like 4 times. And I mean, to be honest, he should probably stop saying it that much. Maybe just high on top 5.
We had a perfect. I think it was the best episode we ever shot.
It's so good we're gonna do it twice. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So yes, today we have awesome segments of stuff happening. Starting off with, of course, the Meta Weather Report. Shout out to our boy Tussin, who was our anchor man out there. Getting out there in the streets, getting the meta weather on.
Shout out to little Robotussin, because he's always out there in the streets looking for that meta. Whatever meta weather, he's there.
That's right.
Hello, Ken and Sino. Robotussin reporting here from Robo HQ in my vacation shirt with a meta report. Breaking news. Blob has been nerfed. What was once a storm is now a light drizzle. But I still recommend you run those Shadow Kings and Shangs. You never know what you're gonna get. Energy cheating seems to be the new hotness, with Ravona, Zabu, and Beastonks better than ever. Does this mean the return of our favorite mustache man, Mobius? Only time will tell. Despite the Annihilus nerf, junk seems to be rampant in the meta. Is it annoying? Yes, but effective. Just like yours truly. Speaking of annoying, Leech seems to be everywhere. Let's hope there's a system glitch and he's deleted. One can hope. Move has been fun and effective, with our friend Magneto being quite good right now. He's also magnetic, if you didn't know, and Grandmaster, not as grand as we once thought, but I do agree with our friend Alex Kocha that it's just going to take some time, and he has a high ceiling. Yeah, that seems to be it for the Robo report for this week. Rumor has it we're going to be on site next week for some shenanigans. So back to you, Ken and Sino. Remember to have fun with the game, and to always snap on ego.
Not bad. I mean,
that was a good job.
He makes a good point.
Yeah.
Maybe we get him back for another.
I think that was a pretty accurate description of the meta.
Facts. I totally agree.
Shout out to little Robotussin out there getting the job done.
Yes. Do we know if he had on pants or not? That's all right. We don't worry about that.
I don't think that's required.
We don't need to worry about that.
Yeah. No.
All right.
We'll move on.
Yes. All right. So, all right, guys. So we're on to the next segment. Of course, it is also known as Talk That Talk. So last week we did Talk That Talk. You guys did enjoy it. I really want to stop to say we really appreciate all the feedback that we was getting from everyone.
Yes, absolutely.
Guys are enjoying the new layout, being in real life versus, being on the computer screens. Which, again, this is the purpose of us doing this. We figured, why not? We are not too far apart from each other where we can't do it in real life. Dedicate some time to you guys and ourselves to make this.
And it doesn't bother me as much because he's not sick anymore.
Yeah, there you go. Much better. Sound better, thankfully, so we're all good now. The Talk That Talk. This week, we're going to discuss, of course, this week's card, which was the one and only Grandmaster. I believe Grandmaster was a lot of hype going into it. I think everybody's main card out of all the cards this season was Grandmaster.
I wonder who said that. Maybe on last week's episode.
Not sure who said it. Nonetheless, the card came out this week. Sino, how was your take on it? What did you feel about the card?
I passed on Grandmaster, guys. I didn't think it would have the effect on the meta that people were hyping it up to have. Okay, that was my concern last week. I got a chance to see the card being played this week, and I'm sad to say that I feel like my feelings were confirmed a little bit. Like, Not yet. Maybe not yet. Maybe there's another card coming out that really highlights this card, but I just don't think we have it yet to make it work in this meta. Now, granted, people are using Grandmaster in really interesting ways out there. So if you made it work and you love it, congratulations to you. Kudos to you. But I'm thinking the grand scale, the grand word I'm missing here is like
Grand purpose,
judgment, or you know what I mean.
Overall score.
Overall decision for everybody out here is it's meh. You know, so I did not get it. I seen it played. It's interesting. I'm sure it'll be good for other card lists in the future. I just don't think it really serves your purpose right now.
Okay, that's a good point. So you did not get it, and I totally understand that for that purpose.
I might regret it. Who knows? Like, there might be a card that comes out that makes me instantly regret not purchasing a Grandmaster. But 6,000 tokens, I think, is a little bit too much also. I wanted to say that.
Agreed. Speaking to a lot of people in the community, they felt the same way. Cousins, brothers, friends, family members who do play the game. And, of course, people in my community. Shout out to the community out there.
Super Tech crew.
That's right. Shout out to you guys out in the streams that feel that 6K tokens is a little bit too much for Grandmaster, because he definitely is a lot of fluff right now. He's not the greatest card out. I know a lot of people feel strongly about it and liked it going into it. I thought it was going to be something cool as well. I didn't want to cast judgment like we did say last week, but I did say, yeah, I think it's going to be a good card. Nonetheless, I did get the card as I need to, because who I am, right? If you guys saw last week's episode, you know how I roll. So, well, what's in my head, I should say. We got the card, and the first order of business was to find a card list that allows us to double up, right? You would think things like Black Panther, things like Hit Monkey, right? You want to kind of hit them twice. And like I said, going into it, I did say this, Zola and Absman is a cheaper version. Well, not cheaper. It's a better version of this cheaper version of that card, where, of course, it's a 2 cost, but it's 2 zeros. So it's not really giving you any benefit putting it on that other lane and moving the card. Where Zola, yes, it's 6-0, but at least it's copying two other lanes.
Duplicate, yes.
And then, of course, Absman, yes, he's a 4 cost, but at least he's not removing that card from the lane that you're already hopefully winning. Nonetheless, we did put him in a card list that was very successful, 100% win rate in the Conquest mode, getting both a gold ticket and an infinity ticket, using, of course, one of my favorite cards of all time, Galactus. So in that card list, which I did tweet it out, if you guys follow me on Twitter, check it out. I'll post a 100% win rate box right here so you guys can see the card list. So basically, the way that card list worked was you try to cheat out, ramp out Galactus early, put him in the lane. You have Selene, you have the Goblins, you have Electro. Selene hit the Goblins, send the Goblins over. You have Ravonna to play it early in the lane, whether it be the middle or the right. Then you ramp up and send Galactus in either the right or left lane. You choose. If your opponent for somehow plays and is beating Galactus in that lane, they think Galactus is done. They're not paying it any mind. On turn 6, of course, you could play your 3-cost Goblin as well as in the middle. And then, of course, Grandmaster on Galactus in that left or right lane. He puts it in the middle. You win the game. So we won a lot of surprise game matches that way, which gave us both our gold ticket and infinity ticket. So again, it all depends on how you play Grandmaster and what your goals are with it, whether it makes it good or bad. Overall, yes, I think it's not a great card, but in certain packages, it works. Going forward to, which I believe the card coming out this week, which we're going to discuss shortly, is Beta Ray Bill. A lot of people are hyped about this card as well, because I think more so people are fans. I'm going to also put the tweet that Luke Muncher reached out to myself and a few others and asked the question, what is the hype behind Beta Ray? Us in the beta days, when Thor came out, he was a 4-cost. He was wondering if Beta Ray is going to be the same kind of Thor-like card. And my answers and other answers for people in that tweet was like, no. Difference is Thor, when you hit Mjolnir, gets +6, where Beta Ray will double in power. So if you hit him with an Okoye, Nakia, or anything that buffs his power, put him on Shuri's Lab, for example.
Be a little Ironheart.
Right. You then play Stormbreaker, and he doubles that power. So where Thor currently will probably be nowhere near 24 power. If you hit Stormbreaker twice, Better Ray Bill will be at 24. So the way I look at it, I think Grandmaster might work perfectly in a Better Ray Bill card list, because at the end of the day, if you're able to play Stormbreaker one time and then on the last turn,
proc it to the middle,
proc it to the middle, he is now 424. So we'll see what happens. I do have a card list that I said I want to discuss and put it on there. We did play this card list earlier today.
Okay.
Before you came on board, because I said before Sino gets here, I need to play a card list so I could talk about it on the podcast. So we did do it. We did play it. Shout out to everybody that came on the stream today and helped me out and helped me test it out. The card list I'm going to put in the middle of us right there.
Okay.
As you can see, it has Sarah, has Grandmaster, it has Hitmonkey, Bass, Mysterio, Thor, Lady Thor right now. Of course, we're going to replace Thor with Better Ray Bill, and that is the game. So the goal is, of course, and Bishop. The goal here, of course, is to play Hitmonkey with Better Ray Bill. So you're going to want to bash the cards you can. You're going to want to, especially Mysterio, you're going to want to then, on the last turn, play Hitmonkey, the Grandmaster on the hammer, or with the hammer, right? And, of course, Shadow King and Luke Cage, if need be, to help you against people playing with Better Ray Bill. So that's going to be the plan. That's basically the goal here.
Interesting.
People are like, why do you have a Luke Cage in here? Well, Luke Cage is to help us two ways, both with the Yellow Jacket, that's also in the card list, because when you play Yellow Jacket, of course, it brings down.
Right.
And also to play alongside Shadow King. So if you have to shut down somebody's high power card, your cards aren't affected. So that's the goal. That's the plan of Better Ray Bill. I'll let you guys know how this card list goes throughout the week when it comes out on Tuesday. But I think Grandmaster will fit perfectly in that kind of card list.
I like the way he one-upped me. I like the way he made a whole card list, had it ready to be displayed 100%. Nicely here.
Of course.
And then it wasn't like, yo, Sino, make a card list and then bring it in and we'll do it. No, it was like, I have a card list, guys. So he got a one-up. I'm thinking more of a lockjaw combination with Beta Ray.
Okay.
You know, kind of similar to how I used Thor in a lockjaw card list with High Evo. I'm going to try and throw Beta Ray in there and make that work. And I think that works out a lot better because you have the opportunity to get Beta out on 4.
Okay.
Hopefully you get that luck of the draw, right?
Right.
Get the Stormbreaker.
Okay.
Put it in lockjaw, proc it, and be able to play. The Stormbreaker is also a 0, correct?
Yes.
Like Thor's hammer.
Yeah, but he's
Mjolnir?
0-1.
0-1. That's even more nice.
Even better. Yeah.
But play Jane, bring it back, proc him again. Like that sounds like something I can really get into and really double up that power on Beta Ray. So that's something I'm gonna try.
So lockjaw Beta Ray Bill should be something
Like
interesting.
a High Evo mix in there.
I like that.
Yeah,
So,
put a little wasp in there for.
A cool thing about all that he's just saying is when this video goes out, Beta Ray Bill will be out. So all he needs to do technically is send me the card list and I'll put it right in there for him. Post-production, baby. Post-production magic. So if he has that card list, we'll post it in there. So
Can't
you
even
guys
shoot a
can
podcast without being on mute sometimes, guys.
Oh, we're not on mute now. We got to make sure. Let me check everything. Okay.
Oh, I'm walking
okay.
out. If we're on mute,
make sure.
I am walking out of this podcast right now.
All right. So yeah, guys. So that's basically that's our take. That is the talk that talk. We feel Better Ray
A
Bill.
little energy. Talk that talk. Let's go.
Better Ray Bill. We're gonna give it a score. I think Better Ray Bill is going to be a gold card. So I'm giving him a gold rating. Sino, how do you feel about Better Ray Bill? What's your rating on him?
I'm gonna give Beta. And remember, guys, I don't like to judge like this beforehand, but my rating is platinum.
Okay. So you guys heard it here first. He goes with the platinum rating. I'm going with the gold rating. I think Better Ray Bill is a great card and what it can do. At 4 costs is a bit too much. Without cheating him out, you're going to have to play him on 4, for example, right? And then play Lady Thor on 5. I mean, that sucks. You only have 2 turns, technically, to get Stormbreaker out. If you didn't have Lady Thor, right? That's what happens. So
Interesting.
So it's like you're going to have to use these 2 cards. You're going to have to use Beta Ray and Lady Thor to get the card out.
And if there's no Lockjaw in the equation, well, if there's Lockjaw out there, I could put Beta and Lady Thor in one lane, right?
Right.
And the chances of winning that lane become maybe 65 to 70%.
100%. Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So now I could use Beta's Stormbreaker, put that in the Lockjaw, and see what other card I can RNG up.
100%.
Big power cost.
100%.
Right? Chances of winning that lane pretty high.
Right.
And then on turn 6, I could hit them with a high evo Hulk. Right?
Correct.
Chances are, granted, and what power that person has in that lane, it's all situational. But chances are you could win a lane like that too. So that's pretty much how I'm not going for 2. I'm going for 3 lanes, spreading out power all through the board, trying to make it really guaranteed that I come out with a victory.
The only question about that is, are you protecting your Beta Ray build?
That's why they have Sierra or Kyara, however you prefer to.
He's a 4 cost.
She's a 3.
No, he's a 4 cost.
He's a 4. That's true.
Right. So that's the thing you got to think about.
Yeah, it makes sense.
You see, this is why.
Yeah,
we want to see what happens. This is why I rather
makes sense.
play with the Hitmonkey package and try to rack power up on the last turn in hopes that even though Beta Ray's in that lane, we don't have priority, so they can't Shang-Chi us. So if we could play Stormbreaker on 6, and of course play Grandmaster with Stormbreaker on 6, that's already getting him to 424.
I'm a fan of Hitmonkey plays. I like bounce. I do. Think your card list gives bounce facelift. Gives it
If you put bounce in it, for sure.
It gives it a facelift.
Sarah though. I'm going to Sarah package.
Well,
so no Odin.
Okay.
Because I was thinking Odin, right? Everybody's thinking Odin. Odin stock is about to rise. No Odin. Grandmaster will be the Odin. That's the plan. Grandmaster's going to be the cheap Odin. So we're going to try to make Grandmaster awesome doing that. And like I said, on that last turn, Beta Ray, so you already have everything planned out.
Don't forget, your card moves to the mid, so
yeah, of course.
Strategize for that.
100%. You got to play that way, right? So only thing that will cause a problem, and I figured that out today, was playing Mysterio on the last turn as well, because Mysterio puts another copy in the middle. Oof. So you got to make sure you don't mess that up as well.
Right.
Nonetheless, you're going to put Beta Ray in a lane, whether it be with Lady Thor or not, and then you're going to put Hitmonkey in the other lane. That's your goal, right? You have Bishop as well, so you got to play it that way. Like I said, the cool thing is you're not going in there with priority because you're not winning all the lanes, right? Or you could just like you said, put those 2 in one lane. On that last turn 6 or 7, you're dropping your hand. Remember, you're playing Sarah now on 5, right? Or you're playing Sarah on 6, depending if Magic is out there. So if you have Sarah out, whatever the case is, you're dropping all those cards, meaning the 0-1 Wasp, or if you hit it with Bass, the Yellow Jacket. These are 2 0-cost cards. The Stormbreaker, you're hitting that too. The Grandmaster and your Hitmonkey. You're playing 5 cards, so Hitmonkey's going to proc.
Yeah.
Bishop is going to proc.
That's going to be a hell of a Hitmonkey.
Yeah, and then when you hit the Stormbreaker twice, your boy Beta Ray's going to 24. But this is all in the last turn, so Shang-Chi you're not worried about. But if you play the package you're talking, which is also a great package, you got to also take into consideration protection or something to do.
That was gold.
All right.
That was gold. Come on.
On to the next topic.
That was the best thing I've heard all day today.
On to the next
Protect
topic.
your package, guys. Protect your package. Pause.
Oh, man.
Okay,
on to the next topic. We're going to have, of course, Sino's first segment ever known on this show called Sino's Top 5 Plays of the Week. So we'll let Sino take over from there.
Yes, guys, we are coming through with Sino's Top 5 Plays. Let's go. Young STG, run that. All right, guys, we got our first clip. It's the Great Ordinary Harry. Let's see what he had cooked up. Let's rock out. All right. Minions to me. Hella, that's a good play. The Magneto, okay. Minions to me. Double up on the null. Does that help? What you got? Oh, it does when you got Zola right there. Lady Deathstrike.
Wait, what?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was so good.
What the fuck?
That was so good. What the fuck indeed? What the fuck?
What happened?
I don't know. All right, guys, we got play number 2, and it stars no other than your boy, Top 5, and his boy, Little Robotussin. Let's see what happens, guys. I'm interested. I am interested. This might be a good one.
Nice.
Mm.
That was a good one.
Oh!
shit!
Oh! It still destroys the cards.
I'm surprising myself. I lived it, and I was surprised.
Oh shit! Y'all saw that?
Yo,
I like that guy.
Yo, did y'all see that?
I like that
Y'all
guy.
saw that?
He's wearing his top 5 t-shirt too. I mess with that guy right there. Hold up.
Got him.
Wow.
Oh my god! I still haven't recovered.
Yo, that was crazy, man. What the fuck?
All right,
I
It's like I
going
wasn't
for the
dreaming.
Professor
I
X on the
still haven't
left.
recovered, bro.
Holy shit, man. That's fucking crazy.
Oh my god! Yes.
All right.
Fucker, you win.
Yo, my heart dropped there. Yo, let's go.
Oh no.
No, no. Yes, yes, yes. Him first. We're all gonna die. Oh yes. Let's go. No,
Magic
mistake.
to
I'm so sorry.
to save the
We
day.
were supposed to be first.
Who they dig up this time?
Let's
Oh, we get
go.
more cards. Okay.
Let's
Give me more
go.
cards. Oh shit!
I hate you.
Yo, this is so good. This
fucking
is,
hate you.
This is so good.
Take your fucking win.
This is so good. She copied the Professor X. That is the funniest shit I've ever seen.
That's not cool, man.
Life.
That's not cool. Top 5.
Fucking humiliated.
Yo.
Fucking humiliating.
Oh my god.
That's not cool. Top 5.
Doc Ock for the win.
Yes, Doc Ock for the
That
win.
was a kick in the fucking beans.
All right, we got play number 3, and this is coming from Pawnee Pun. Let's see what she got going here. Oof. Oof. Done. She got him.
Take that.
Take that. Take that.
Someone clip that.
We
Someone
clipped it.
clip that.
We clipped
That's
it
like, I
and we
would
put
not
it
do
on
like this.
Snapcast. Play number 4 goes to Smile X. Let's see what he got going, guys. Let's check this out.
Move Thor mid and then
Okay.
Hammer, and then
Okay.
yeah, I think we do this actually.
So he's gonna Grandmaster the Thor. I'm a fan of that.
Scar, and then we get a roll out of there. As
He
well.
has Scar. Okay.
Yeah.
This looks
Should be
tough.
making this.
This looks tough. Yeah, he should though. You got Thor in the mid now. Help Scar. Yep. Grandmaster. Wow. He stole the mid. He stole the mid. Let's go. Let's go, Smilex. Great play.
That was sick.
This is it. The top 5 play. It goes no other than to your boy, STG. Let's check this out, y'all. I'm sure it's going to be really good. Oh, no, not my boy, Mark 5. Oh, no.
Other way around.
I see my boy. What is about the... Okay.
I put the order. I fixed it. Fixed the order, guys. I fixed it. Mark, that's you? Stop playing. Oh, you better not hit. Okay.
How lucky was that? How lucky was that? This is me. This is me.
Gonna be awesome. Let's go. We pause the music.
He didn't have to do my boy like this.
Guys. This is gonna be great.
This is
Yeah,
gonna
we
be
pause it
bad.
because we gotta record this.
Remember when that used to mean something? Doesn't mean anything anymore.
Go.
Dropped the 80 on him. He dropped the 80 on him.
Wow. Yes, clip it and ship it, ladies and gentlemen. 80 Power Galactic.
So mean. Why you gotta hit so hard?
Gotta do it twice. So nice. We gotta do it twice.
That's so mean.
Let's go.
Interesting stuff. I'm happy my co-host even made an appearance. Now, you were talking about that G-Man earlier. I wouldn't want to say anything. I wanted to let it be a surprise that it was going to be in top 5 plays. And there you go. You made the cut, bro.
Big Deck Energy. Got the sweatshirt. If you guys want it, we'll leave a link down below. Nonetheless,
Yes.
great segment.
And shout out to my boy Little Robotussin doing the meta report. He also made top 5 plays with that classic meme play at the end. He didn't see that coming. He did not. That Doc Ock did not work in his favor.
Also, segment, we definitely enjoy that. What we're going to do is, you guys have Sino's Twitter down below, or even the Marvel Snapcast. Definitely tweet them any awesome plays
Yes.
you guys see during the week, and let's see if it makes the top
5 plays. Yes, send them to me, guys. Let me know what you think is, or send me somebody you think had a top 5 play.
Yeah.
And I will definitely consider it and might make the cut. I love it.
All right. So now we're going to our next segment, of course, which is New Drip. I know you guys.
New drip.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
go.
see,
You gotta
I'ma
say
let
my
him-
segment.
I'ma let him
Yes.
intro those.
Yes. You gotta let me
Clearly-
say my segment with some flavor.
Clearly,
I
I'm
named
not-
that.
Clearly, I'm not doing it right. So I'm going to start over. I'm going to try it again. Ready, guys? Because the last recording, I killed all the intros.
You
But
had help. I was like on the side, kind of helping you with the energy. I'm just saying.
our next segment, that New Drip.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Right.
Can't get some gusto into that. That's what I'm talking. I like that right there, boy.
Okay.
A new drip. Let's go.
Okay, now,
Yeah.
what we're talking about, of course, is the new cards of the week, especially the variants. So we did have some variants come out this week. As you guys know, I do a variant show every Sunday and Monday. Sunday
Where can they find that?
on STG Marvel Snap. Leave a link down below.
Nice.
It's been doing well. Shout out to everybody who's been leaving awesome comments, enjoying waiting for that week to see these variants. Also, shout out to Eddie Alam. He was the one that told me he's no longer doing variant videos, and since I have all the variants,
Really? Every variant, bro? It couldn't be every single one?
yes, every single one,
Not everyone.
all of them.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Of course, he likes to be an asshole. Nonetheless,
Wait,
because,
you got that spectrum?
because of every variant in the game, we're not going to talk about that variant. Eddie reached out and said I should do a variant show. And because Eddie says I have every variant there, minus whatever Sino has to say, he recommended I do and take over the variant show that he was doing, and it's been doing phenomenal. So shout out to Eddie for that.
Shout out to the wise and powerful Eddie Alam. And he will be still doing videos on YouTube, guys, so check him out.
That's correct. So, as you guys can see, on Sundays, I normally show the cards that we did get, the variants that we did pick up in that week that I recorded on Monday that we all previewed. So, this week, of course, Sino has to pick one of the variants from this current week that he likes. And, of course, Sino, I'll let you take it from there. Which variant did you like?
Well,
this week?
guys, I'm going with the Nova. Okay, now the Nova, it gives me this old school 90s type of X-Men type of feel.
good
You know
Nova.
what I mean? Type of animation
Yes,
to
yes.
it. It's pretty cool. There are a lot of pretty cool Novas out there, I will say. I mean, I've been blessed to have a co-host that has every variant. Every variant? Really? Every variant. So I've been able to see them. I have my favorites. I would like to rank this maybe on my third favorite Nova. I think there are 2 other Novas, like the more realistic Nova that stand, and
from
other
outside.
Novas that really, the Venomized Nova is one of my favorites. Although people might be a little too used to it from seeing it all the time, it's still one of my favorites. But I think it's like the 3rd best Nova that's come out. So I'm going to go with that one.
Oh, yeah, so my favorite variant of the week, of course, goes to Mark Brooks' scary-looking one and only Grandmaster. That card looks so good with the cards levitating. And the cool part about my videos I do in the week is we guess what animations we're going to get, and I guessed that animation to the T. That I said those cards will be levitating. and it definitely was. So that's why I love that Grandmaster.
Yeah, I don't think Gambit wants to gamble with that guy.
Nah, not
I don't think Gambit wants to play cards with that guy.
Well, I don't think he would have played cards again. I think
You
Gambit-
think?
I
I don't know. That guy looked like he was ready. He had them all levitating.
Listen, nah, of course not. But we definitely give a shout out to the Pixel Sandman. That was one of the ugliest. And then, of course, a lot of people don't like this variant. I mean, I see why. The Nightcrawler looks very demonish. I don't know.
I don't hate it.
But it looks like...
I don't hate it, guys. I mean...
It looks like Hellboy on something else. I mean, we'll put it up there so you guys can see. But what is that?
You know, I don't... I'm an 80s baby. Ken, you're an 80s baby.
And it says demonized. It does says demonized variant.
We're both 80s babies.
100%.
So you remember the movie Little Monsters?
Yes.
You know, the the monster that was under the bed that was, you know, helping homeboy out?
Yes.
Like, it looks like that one. It looks like it was blue and all that. So it's nostalgia for me. I actually like that movie.
Hey. Yeah, I mean, listen, you like demons, so I get it. I'm not going to sit here and fight. Listen, I used to watch Buffy and Angel. I'm a big fan of Buffy and Angel. So I totally understand. 80s babies had to learn about demons so that we grow up and we saw them when we, people go to the Illuminati.
We had a rough upbringing, us 80s babies.
Yeah, I guess.
We were very raw and uncut.
Yeah, I think that's the last of the Mohicans. Right? Yeah. I mean, we sit back and complain like, oh man, what's up with these kids? Why are these kids this way? And I said, yeah, we raised them, right? We can talk about that in another show. We're not going to get too deep into that. If you guys want to see a dad podcast about two grown 80 babies dads, let us know. We do a podcast for everything. You know what I mean?
We'll show you the gray hairs.
I don't know what you're talking about. I told you when I'm sick, I get gray hair.
Yeah, we only did a podcast last week where half of this was gray, but it's all good, bro.
When I feel better, my hair turns black. I told you, I was on chat.
It's a mood beard.
Yes, I was in the stream, right? And I'm like, guys, I know. It's weird, right? It was gray just a minute ago. The minute I feel better, it's all black, baby. Let's go. I don't know what you're talking about.
He's got a mood beard, guys. When he's sick,
my hair,
the beard turns white. It all turns white.
My
when
hair
it gets better, it all goes black. Yeah.
Black don't crack, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget that. So yeah, if you guys want to see a dad podcast, let us know. Mm-hmm. All right, so now we're on to our next segment, the one you guys all came to see. We did leave it best for last. It is.
May I?
Of course.
Tell them why you mad.
That is right. So if you guys know the last episode that we did this on, I think everybody saw it. It was mixed emotions, mostly good though, which is good. And basically, Sino's at his wits' ends with this wonderful card called Eliath. So we had a podcast called F Eliath, and he went off for about 60 seconds on how much he despised.
Probably a little longer than that. I think it was a few minutes. It was a few minutes long.
We're going to say 60 seconds to not scare our new listeners.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, he went about 60 seconds plus and explained why he hates and despises Eliath. Mm-hmm. So what he did with that was reach out to the rest of the world and said, hey guys, since everybody's all about hate these days, what card do you guys hate? And he will tell them why you mad.
That's right.
This segment, another one from Sino, Tell Them Why You Mad, is going to spotlight the card that people hate the most. And that is, of course, the god of mischief himself, Loki.
Loki, yes. And guys, this card is mostly hated by the whole community, but generally hated by one in particular. And shout out to Snapcast crew member Adrans out there in our Snapcast community. Ken, I feel like it's only right that we get Sino number 2, Angry Sino, to come do this rant. I don't think I'm fit to do this rant. Okay. What do you think?
So another thing why I said the world loves hate is that after watching last episode, you guys didn't see it. Spoiler alert, we did interview all 5 Sinos. And there was a few of the Sinos that were very awesome, very cool. One of them even promised me soup. But one of them was the meanest of them all, and everyone wanted that one back on the show.
I don't know why. He's so hard to work with and hard to book.
So I guess we're going to have to go get him to do this rant. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to the one and only
Angry Sino.
Number 2.
Sino number 2.
Sino number 2 is here, ladies and gentlemen, to do the rant of Loki. How you doing, my friend?
I'm tight. I'm not happy.
You're never happy. When are you happy?
Card going around the community,
Well, let 'em-
stressing people out. And we tired of this shit. We tired of this shit. We out here, we work really hard to make a card list. All right? We go through the ones, we go through the twos, we go through the threes, the four, the fives, and the sixes, and we put together 12 cards that we think can go out here in this meta and just dominate and get us to infinite and get us our infinity borders and win gold conquests and infinity conquests and silver proving grounds. We go through all that hard fucking work, and what is our thanks? What is our thanks? Loki. 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 All right? Now, tell me how this is even fair. Can somebody just tell me how this is fair? Let me describe this to you, okay? Now, this card, when played, gets a duplicate of my cards. It gets a duplicate of my cards. But not only does he get a duplicate of my cards, his cards cost one less. His cards cost one less. What type of shit is this? Who in the thought of this? I would love to know. So that I could meet them in a parking lot and beat the hell out of them for all the frustration that the community has to go through because of Loki. This is shit. And whoever plays Loki, we're coming for you. We're tired of this shit, man. We're tired of this abuse. Loki, man.
Yeah, so that was a bit intense. So obviously you do not like Loki, and that's totally understandable.
Out of all that, you got that. Out of all that, then you say, you don't like Loki.
Okay, well, you kind of don't like Loki. Either way you look at it.
Do you think it's right?
Loki?
Let me ask you a question. Do you think it's right?
Do you think Loki's right?
Do you think Loki's right? Do you think that people should be able to play your card list at a cost reduction and just your whole strategy, your whole curve? The curve was screwed.
Yeah. Play Cosmo, right? Play Cosmo. Play a destroyed deck so they can copy those cards. Or run the Infinite, my favorite card in the game. You know what I mean? Big deck energy. What can they do at that point? So what you worried about? At the end of the day, Loki is a card that definitely, I think, now nobody really cares about. I mean, it probably is the only card that's upsetting people, but it's not. It's not a strong.
Never mind, spoken like a true second dinner employee of the month. Never mind. We don't even want to hear from you right now. All right, that was the worst explanation I've ever heard in my life, guys. It okay. They should not get a cost reduction using my damn cards, and they could beat me with my own card list. Just slap me silly.
Get slapped silly. Get slapped silly. Hey, get slapped silly.
You're about to be banned. You're about to be banned from this podcast. You're about to be banned from Snap.
Guys.
They must be stopped. Something has to happen about Loki. Because we're tired of this shit. Just play Cosmo. I almost scissor kicked you just now.
Guys, let's be real. Come a little closer. Just a little bit. Stop right there. Have you been seeing Loki in the meta? Have you personally been seeing Loki in the meta? I don't think so. I think you're seeing Eliath. You're seeing Leech. I think Leech is the card now that people mostly hate. But Loki was a problem. And yes, when he was a problem, especially tied with Collector, that was a problem. But now Collector doesn't get buff from Loki. So technically Loki is just the mischief of himself. So at the end of the day, I get his rant. I get everybody else's frustration when Loki shows up on the board. But I fight for it. I yearn for somebody to pick Loki so I could and just laugh at them, with my wonderful friend the Galactus or Mr. Negative or even the Infinite. Go ahead, copy my Infinite. When are you going to play it? Good luck. I had somebody copy my card list when I was playing Black Knight. You know what happened to them? They didn't know how Black Knight worked. They tried to play Black Knight and they lost. They even tried to Shang-Chi my Ebony Blade. Cracked me up. The whole chat was laughing. That's what happens to Loki players when they go and copy card lists they don't know anything about. So right now, yes, Loki is a problem being able to play people's cards at one less cost. But you know what? We yearn for those Loki players so we can slap them up. Now, next rant, hopefully, they talk about Leech, unless he gets changed.
Man, in conclusion, Loki players, we hate you. We hate you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is the wonderful Sino number 2, Angry Sino, back by popular demand because you guys wanted him back. And yes, he gave us his rant on Loki. Thank you, my friend, for coming by. Hopefully we see you never. Sounds good.
I hate this podcast. Sucks.
Go to Snapchat. All right, guys, we're back with top 5, of course.
Can I tell you how hard that guy is to work with?
He didn't.
And he's hard to book. I don't know why you guys keep asking for him back, but
I have no idea.
I mean, he was the perfect guy kind of for the job, don't you think?
100%. He definitely got his point across. Totally agree with him somewhat. So either way, nonetheless, you guys are amazing. Shout out to the SCC crew, the Snapcast
Cast crew. Yes,
of course.
right.
So what you guys need to do as well is give us the next card you guys feel you need Cena to tell them why they mad about. Because if you guys did not remember when you guys mentioned Eliath, right after that podcast went live, Eliath got nerfed.
That's right.
Right now, I think Loki might get the same punishment. So if he keeps that track record going, you guys need to tell him the next card you guys want to rant about.
That's right, guys. Please leave it in the comments. Send it to us on Twitter. Send it to Ken on Discord. Whatever you guys need to do. Our Snapcast crew, please let us know. Tell us why you're mad, and we will definitely get at why you are mad. We will get at that card. Also, do we want them to tell us what the vibe is?
Yeah, of course.
Guys, we are also doing a new segment called Tell Us What the Vibe Is. And guys, this is the opposite of tell them why you're mad. This is so we get more on a positive tip. Tell us what card you're loving out there. Tell us why you love it. And I will come on here and maybe we'll get Happy Sino to do it.
I like Happy Sino.
Happy Sino's pretty cool. Maybe he'll come with your soup.
Yeah, it'd be great. I don't need any more, but yeah.
But hey, we could always use a good soup.
Yes.
And we'll love that. We'll love on that card for you guys. All right. So
Pause.
just let us know. Pause. Yes. Pause. Super pause.
Hey, yeah. He can love on all the cards. Make sure he love on that Infinite.
Yeah.
Hey, yo,
I
indeed.
think Infinite's getting plenty of love. That's why they don't buff it.
I'm sorry. What? Yo, do not get me started. Infinite needs a buff, ladies and gentlemen. Leave ones down in chat. If Infinite needs a buff, you agree with me, let me know.
No. Okay.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, this brings us to our final segment. As always, the wrap-up.
The wrap-up. Let's go.
Yes. So the way this works is you guys saw the last episode. If you're not here for the first time, welcome in. Before you guys go and hear the wrap-up, smash that like button. Hit that notification bell and subscribe if you guys are enjoying the content you guys are getting to you. We will greatly appreciate it. Now, of course, the wrap-up is we basically discuss everything that we talked about in this episode and kind of give a little bit of what we're going to do next week. So to kick things off, we had the wonderful Meta Weather Report hosted and done by Little Robotussin.
Did a great job.
100% he did.
Yeah.
Then, of course, we went into the Talk That Talk where we discussed this week's card, Grandmaster, in detail. And, of course, next week's card, Better Ray Bill. Then we had Sino's top 5 plays of the week.
Top 5.
Which is pretty awesome.
Yes.
And then we dove into the new drip. My bad. Sorry. The new drip.
There we go. Get that gusto. There we go, bro.
We did that.
I almost got mad just now.
Talking about the variants of this week that we both like and we look forward to next week. And, of course, we had the rant of Loki by Sino number 2.
Came with that hot fire on that one, bro.
That's correct.
He was angry.
So next week, we're going to dive into the new card, of course, the new season, we should say, rather. That's coming up next week for Black History Month. We have some awesome cards coming out that we all think might be broken. We'll dive into that next week, of course. And then we'll discuss if Better Ray Bill actually lived up to the hype, if he did good in Sino's Lockjaw list or he did well in my Hit Monkey card list. Not to mention, we're also going to be doing something cool. We're going to get the SCC, that's right, the Snapcast
crew. That's right.
Involved in the next episode. We'll give more details in that in the upcoming week. So again, guys, we totally appreciate the new support you guys are giving us. I'm happy you guys do like the show. I was even more happy to see when we went live with the new episode how people were so happy to see the Snapcast was back.
That's
we
right.
totally appreciate you guys. We're trying to do big things. We're going to try to make every episode a step better than the last till we get it perfection. Okay?
That's right. I think it was your variant experience that really put them over.
If you guys didn't see the variant experience, or leave it at the end of this episode too. But yes, that that variant experience, I think a lot of people commented on. You guys are awesome. You guys are hilarious.
Yes.
I really thought it was
I
going to
think
be.
you have like an ASMR skit screen coming out, right? Or
might need to do
ASMR videos or something, right?
I might need to do that, right? Just scratching the mic.
Please, it's not our stream. That's not what we do here. Please don't do that. Please don't touch the equipment. Thank you.
But yeah, definitely check out the STG experience and leave a comment down below, guys. What name should we give the gentleman that's in my brain when it comes to mind variants? I would like to know what name you guys first think about when he shows up on the screen saying, "Hey, Tech." Money grows on trees where you come from. Definitely, guys, check out the experience. We'll leave a link down below if you didn't see it.
Hey, buddy. Hey, what are you doing?
There we go.
What type of podcast does he think this is? It's not your OnlyFans.
Here we go. All right, guys. So again, we appreciate you guys. Thanks again for coming, and I hope you guys are ready for next.
Hold on. Young Tech Guy. What happened? I think Young Tech Guy said he has some of the footage.
No way. Where'd you get the footage from?
Is it good? He says it's good. He says it's good, y'all. He says he still has some of the footage from before.
Either the man and
at the end. Okay. Well, he has some of it. He has some of it, guys. I don't know.
Run it. Let's see what it looks like. No. Oh my goodness.
What happened?
Oh man, we gotta talk, Sino.
What happened?
The whole episode we just shot is muted. See the mic, the way the mic works. Sometimes it's, you know what I mean? It doesn't capture everything the way it's supposed to.
Do you understand what we just did? We just did the best Snapcast we ever filmed, bro.
And I try to do this without Young Tech God here, and this is what happens.
You're serious?
Deadass.
You're messing with me.
No, I'm dead ass serious.
Nah, man, you can't be serious, man.
Dead ass, man.
Nah, man, nah. It ain't never gonna be live like that no more, man. It ain't never gonna be live like that. I snapped the hottest fire I ever snapped, bro.
We gotta record it over.
This shit is crazy. Every time I get in my mode, man, you be there to fuck with it, bro. You be there to take me out of my mode, bro. I snapped hot fire on that one. I ain't never gonna be able to do it like that, man. I don't care what recording we do.
I mean, if you top 5, you'll be able to do this 5 times.
Man, I don't want to hear all that, man. We just did this crazy shit, bro.
Yeah, bro. My bad, man. My bad, man.
Man, this shit is crazy, bro.
Let's get Young Tech God in here because he'll be able to handle this. But I try to
call yourself a super tech guy, bro.
What happened was, the way the mic is set up, I thought we could do 2 mics. We could have had.
I thought you wanted this to be perfect, bro. We had it perfect, bro.
I mean, listen, lightning strike twice in the same spot. You got nothing to worry about, man. You got this, man. You the talent, man. You got this.
I quit, bro. I quit.
We're gonna go. Snapchat.
I heard Pulse need somebody over at Snap Judgments, bro. I'm going over there. This is crazy. Every week.
It's live. I know you want it to be live.
Bro, I ain't never gonna snap like that anymore, bro.
Listen, man, it's still live though. It's just mute.
It's crazy, man.
We
Damn.
can talk over it.
Bro. See the shit? That was.
It's an easy mistake, though. I mean, it's an easy mistake. I mean, this episode was good too, though, right? So I mean, it is what it is. Thanks. I understand, champ. Don't worry about it. It's all right.
Call himself the tech god. Every week. Every week!